Well, this year had started off strong for the Coachella Valley's construction industry, but then the pandemic hit. From December to now, unemployment for all construction here dropped by about 22%, and many projects are now on hold. I spoke today with the CEO of the Desert Valleys Builders Association, Gretchen Gutierrez. Gretchen, thanks for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me.
How has this crisis impacted home building throughout our valley?
Well, one of the key ways that has impacted us right at the moment is we're listed as an essential service under the governor's orders. Unfortunately, we have had to, in multiple jurisdictions, go to a closed office on our new home sales communities, which means they're not even allowed to bring someone in as a prospective buyer, much less some of their current buyers that they might need to have direct contact with at this point in time. As you're probably aware, going through a home building crunch at the moment, any little hiccup like this is creating a big ripple effect, and we expect to see it for a very long period of time.
Are there any projects that you're seeing get delayed?
Well, yes, we're going to definitely see projects get delayed. One, they've been delayed because city services have had to go to a unique works operation at this particular point in time. So projects are being delayed because they can't move as quickly through the planning and entitlement process. Projects are going to be further delayed as the credit market is tightening up. Underwriting is tightening up, both on the refinance side of things for people looking to sell a home and move into a new home or move up into another home, as well as within lending for construction lending. We're going to see a severe tightening of the underwriting market as well.
I'm curious, Gretchen, how does this crisis compare to the 2008 crash?
Well, the 2008 crash was a financial crash, and it rippled out into the construction industry. So it didn't overly impact tourism and hospitality and airlines and all of those different other sectors. It was also more localized. It hit the coast, both West Coast and East Coast, very hard. The central part of the country kind of clicked along during the last housing recession. This time around, with it being a worldwide pandemic, it's affected everyone in various levels. Here in California, as I say, we've been under a housing crunch for decades in underproduction of housing at all levels, affordable, mid-range, high-end, et cetera. We've been under a crunch. What's going to happen is that's going to just exacerbate the problem for us because of the current worldwide pandemic.
Any prediction on how this is going to affect housing prices?
Well, it's interesting because housing prices in the last 45 days, we just attended a program here locally last week. Housing prices here locally have not seen much fluctuation. We saw a severe decline in sales initially. Sales of pending houses went off the map, 55%, literally overnight, just went right off the edge. We're starting to see that stabilize a little bit in terms of people coming back into the market now that things have settled a little bit. But our biggest key factor for us right at the moment in new construction is we've got to get our sales offices open. And the only way we can do that is to get the county certified so that then the cities can get certified to go back in and open, and we can all go back to the new normal.
What do you think the long-term impact from this crisis will be?
I think the long-term impact is that people are going to probably, one, need to stay in their houses a little longer. Somebody who might have been interested in moving, they're going to stay where they are for the time being. It may be because of job uncertainty. It may be because they lost a job and are waiting to get back to full-time employment. What we're hopeful, right now we're not seeing a big uptick in inventory hitting the market, which is good. The question is going to be, is in 30, 60, 90 days, where are we going to be with inventory hitting the market? People walking away from their homes, people not able to do loan modifications. Where are we going to be within the employment sector of people currently in houses? And are they going to suddenly start putting houses back into the market that were not previously there?
Are builders very concerned right now?
Builders are very concerned. Our builders throughout the valley, throughout the state of California are very concerned. Of course, as counties are starting to reopen, some jurisdictions are starting to see building activity go back into them, but those are very small jurisdictions, mostly in Northern California. For the big markets, Los Angeles, San Diego, Orange County, Riverside County as a whole, we need to get the county back together and get it back to moving forward. We definitely need housing of all types, not just market rate, but affordable. We need apartments, we need condos, we need everything. The longer this goes on, the more troublesome it's going to be. People that might have been on the margins to be able to qualify to purchase a home are going to be left by the sidelines, unfortunately.
Gretchen, we appreciate your time. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having us.